Hello, welcome to Shaded Reality. I'm Marie, and I am here with Anne. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yes, just getting everything ready for the holiday.
Yeah, I haven't done anything yet. I gotta literally find in our boxes like Easter baskets and shit. So,
well, I have like 7 million at my house tonight. If you need to borrow.
Okay, I know I have them somewhere, but yeah, I might need to take you up on that.
I have so many.
It is what it is. The girls are going to be so happy about what I got them anyway. I don't think they'll care if it's in an Easter basket or not.
Right.
So we'll be good to go. We are here today to recap season 4, episode 7, but there is a lot going on in the reality world again. So I need to talk about it a little bit. So, Anne, I didn't know if I was going to have to do like a full explanation, or are you familiar with Summer House? I don't remember if you watch.
I didn't.
Oh, no. Okay. Are you aware of what's happening in the world of Summer House?
No. I saw your little notes. I know. And I was just like, I don't know.
Yes, I have a primer. I have a primer for you. Okay. So that's why I added pictures and everything. So we have Summer House, which started all the way back. Their very first episode was Stassi, Sheena, Katie, and Kristen driving to the Hamptons. They were like on a vacation, and they met up with these random people at this summer house and stayed the weekend. Okay. So like we ended a Vanderpump Rules with them going on like a road trip to the Hamptons. And this is the Summer House cast. Okay. So this is all the way back in like whatever, the 2000, we'll say 15, or I don't know. I didn't look it up.
Yeah.
So this is like a long standing show. Like it's been going on a long time. Some of the people like have literally been on since day one. Kyle Cook, Carl Radke, Lindsay Hubbard, all day one people still on. Kyle is now 43. Carl looks like he's 65. I think he's right around that age, but he aged dramatically compared to Kyle. Lindsay's younger. I think she's more like 30. I don't know. I would be guessing 36 to 38, somewhere in there maybe. So anyway, Amanda, younger, think maybe 32-ish. She's been with Kyle since maybe the end of season 1. But they didn't make it official that they were boyfriend and girlfriend until season 2. So we are talking like a 10-year relationship minimum here with them, okay? They've been together forever. They got married on the show. They got engaged on the show. Kyle and Amanda have been together. Now, they are that annoying couple that fights all the time. So they usually have a really bad fighting season. Then the next summer, they're great. And then they have a really bad fighting season, and then they're great. Like, they're just annoying.
Yeah.
I find Amanda to be one of the most annoying people I've ever met. Like, she's whiny. She's constantly, Kyle, why are you going out again, Kyle? Like, she literally talks like that. She's not a fun person. Literally, they had a fight one year, and it's one of the, like, you know how like different shows have like sayings, and Kyle's like super drunk and he's like, all I want to do is have fun. Amanda, not fun. Like he just like, I don't know. He's drunk all the time. He's like, I don't know how to explain it to someone who's never watched it, but it's a great show. If you ever like are super, super bored and just like, I don't know, I just need to like binge something, I would highly recommend doing Summer House. Anyway. Now, we come a few seasons on. They're together. They're married. Amanda, Kyle. They fight. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. We get then Sierra. I sent you a picture. Gorgeous, tall, model. She was an ICU nurse during COVID. Smart. Just like she doesn't let anybody give her shit. She's funny. Like she's a great girl's girl. Like she's just an amazing woman. Like everybody loves Sierra, you know, like, and on this season that's currently out, like Amanda and her best friends. I don't know if they've always really been best friends because there was other women that I feel like they all hung in the same group. But now because this season some of those other people, like Paige. You know who Paige is, right? Like she was dating Craig.
No.
Well, oh my God, you are the worst reality TV podcaster I've ever met.
I don't watch a bunch of reality TV. I watch specific reality TV. I don't have fucking time for this in my life. And like I told you, I can't just listen. I have to watch.
I know.
But listen,
so anyway,
you literally froze for like 2 minutes. So if you said something prior to that, I don't know what you said.
Okay.
About whoever you just said. I don't even know what show are they from.
Summer House, but they're not on anymore. So that's what I was explaining.
How would I know if I've never watched Summer House?
I don't know. Paige is like in everything. Like she showed up on Southern Charm because she was dating Craig. She's like on commercials. She has a huge podcast. Like Paige is everywhere. Anyway, she has a whole like clothing line named Daphne. Like she is a freaking it girl right now. So anyway, she left Summer House, but her and Amanda were more like best friends, and her and Sierra are best friends. So it's like now that Amanda and Sierra are alone, they're best friends this season. Okay. So you see the picture of Sierra. Now, if you scroll, I think it's the first picture I have on there. And I did, Amanda and Kyle are in there too. This is West. Okay. West is like golden retriever energy, like a puppy dog. You have to love him. He's charming. He's funny. Like, he has that, like, I'm just a little boy. Like, you have to like me. Like, so I see, no, you only see a picture of him, but if you would have seen him in the first season, him and Sierra have a thing. And wow, you're like, it's fucking West. Like, what?
Yeah.
But in the same vein, like, it's like, you know, Sierra's just an amazing person, and she fell in love with West as a person. You know what I mean? Like, the looks aren't a thing. Like, they had, like, a whole season. She wanted to make sure it was real, so she, like, waited until, like, she didn't even have sex with him that season. Like, she waited till the season ended. Then, like, they got together, right? This fucker fucked her over and was essentially like, everyone loves me. Like, all these girls want to have sex with me. And, like, even though, like, we had this whole story, like, I'm not ready to settle down. I need to fuck all these girls that think I'm amazing now. And so he wrote this, I think they called it an op-ed, which I don't know what all that means. But it was, like, this thing in, like, a paper, like, that, I don't know, that everyone reads, and was essentially like, I'm not ready for this. Like, I'm not ready to settle down. And, like, broke her heart. Fucking West broke Sierra's heart, right? Like, everyone was just, like, blown away that this happened. This was, like, 3 seasons ago. So she was pissed by the reunion. She was all over him. He's just, like, sad puppy dog the whole time. Like, oh, feel bad for me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just, you know, like, he's fucking whatever. So then his entire last season was him trying to, like, get the audience back on his side, you know? Like, so he's good. Like, he's charming. So he's, like, getting the audience back. We come to this season, which is airing right now. There's a season of Summer House on right now. We get to this season, and he's playing with Sierra's heart again. He's, like, when they're, like, drunk and, like, playing games, he's, like, reaching out and touching her. He's, like, saying, like, little things to her. He's, like, trying to pull her back in. There's this other character that is Wes's friend or whatever on the show, Jesse. He wants to get with Sierra. He asked Wes, like, would you care if we made out or whatever? He, like, then Wes turns it on him, throws his friend under the bus, gets, like, the info out to Sierra. So now Sierra's pissed at Jesse because she's like, why are you asking for permission from someone else besides me to, like, kiss me? Like, we're just friends. Like, you know, like, chill out kind of thing. Okay, whatever. All this is going on. There's been these rumors these last few weeks because now Amanda and Kyle are getting divorced. They announced it in February. They are finally breaking up after 10 years or whatever. Like, it's a real thing. They're getting divorced. They're fighting this entire season that's airing. So they do the divorce after this season ends. There's all these weird rumors going around. We are seeing pictures, And things of, like, West is hanging out with Sierra, but then, like, West is also with Lindsay Hubbard, and, like, West is, you know, hanging out with Amanda. Like, so no one really thinks anything of it, because, like, these are all real friends in real life or whatever, okay? Fucking West and Amanda are having a relationship behind everyone's back. Sierra doesn't know. Kyle doesn't know. Like, nobody knows about this shit, okay? Like, it, like, blew everybody's mind. Like, everybody's losing their shit. Because they never even, like, had a thing. Like, it wasn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even thought of. Like, Amanda's always just been a neutral girl in the house because she's married. So, like, there's never, you know, no one's ever even flirting with her. No one's anything with Amanda. She's always just this whiny girl trying to get her husband not to go out and get drunk and sleep with other women, you know? Like, that's her entire role. So now, Paige and Hannah, who are they used to be Amanda's best friends, they are on Sierra's side, and, like, they're talking shit via their Instagram, like, little things here and there, and, like, it's like the world is falling apart in Bravo world. And I can't even, like, there's so many things. Oh, now there's something out, like, just as of yesterday, that apparently the reason this came out and Sierra found out was because there might be a PI that was hired to follow Amanda and West, and they caught a video of them inside West's apartment having sex.
What?
Like, all this is alleged. This is, like, all the stuff that's out there. Oh, and the reason this became known is because fucking Amanda and West put out joint statements on their Instagrams that was like, we didn't know where this was going, and we just caught feelings for each other, and blah, blah, blah. Like, joint statements. Like, nobody does that unless, like, they've been married and got divorced. Like, you don't just put, like, a situationship out in a joint statement. So anyway, it's been rough out here. You didn't even know what was happening.
You just went on a full-on rant. Guess I should watch that show. I don't need to watch it now. You just fucking...
No, well, you just know the... Yeah, you know the... Now you know, like, what happened. So anyway, that is all the big stuff that's out there. Summer House scandal. Yeah, I want to call it... So they're trying to call it Scamanda, which is pissing me off because I feel like West is the real, like, villain. And so, like, I want to come up with, like, a good name that, like, they need to call it. And I came up with Westery, like, instead of treachery, Westery. Because that's all I could think of. But it's not that good. So, people need to come up with something different. I hate Scamanda. One, it's already been thought of for something else. It was like a podcast or something. And two, like, this isn't, I don't know. I feel like West is, like, the real villain here.
Well, it's not just Amanda. It's West. This West.
No, exactly. Also. People love to focus on the woman. Like, they're just like, well, it was her best friend. It was, I'm like, and he had been in a relationship with her. And he was friends with Kyle. Like, what?
It's always the woman, yeah.
Yeah, always. Real quick, because we're already, like, almost 15 minutes in. The Valley premiered. It was good. I watched the first episode. But, like, I just, like, I watched it while, like, my husband kept interrupting talking to me. I watched it while, like, other things were happening. So, like, I need to, like, sit down and watch it. But so far, so good. The first episode's so good.
I didn't know we were watching
We're going to, because we're almost done with this.
Well, I know, but I didn't want to
I don't mean in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have 2 weeks until.
I've seen, like, a ton of clips. I have so much to say already.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good season. Yeah. What else? I guess that's about it. There's definitely some other stuff I can talk about, but I can save it because I wasn't expecting to rant for that long. Yeah, we got to get into this. I think I already talked about that before. Lip liner. I'm not into the lip liner shit being back.
Yes, you did about, like, the intro and all of that. I like it.
I
think it looks good on it. I don't think it's that bad. Because I remember you saying that, and I was like, I need to look at this because that didn't, like, pop out to me. I think it looks good.
I hate it. I don't know. Okay. I guess let's get into it. Season 4, Episode 7, The Book of Fragile Egos. So we're at Taylor's parents' house. Yours was a really Liann heavy. Even both episodes, I guess, were pretty Liann heavy. Liann is talking about going to therapy with Taylor, and like she's saying she needs to work on her approach and not being too judgmental. Taylor's like starting to learn about her family past, so we see that genealogy woman again, and we find out that Taylor has 2 siblings from her dad, which was a surprise to me because like I had like the timelines all mixed up. Like I guess I knew that Taylor met her dad when she was like 4 or something, mm-hmm. But like it also sounded like her dad died really young. So like I in my head like her dad died before he could have like had more kids, but apparently he had a whole, like it was later than I expected it was or thought it was.
Well, he was really young when he had Taylor.
Yeah, but he was older than Liann, because I don't know if it's at the end of this episode or in yours. We find out that he was 19 when after he had a bad car accident and like turned into a different person, and he started dating Liann, who was like 15, and she had Taylor when she was 17. Yeah. So like,
but we'll get into that then because I have notes on all that. But
okay, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, she was very young compared to him. Like that was weird. Yeah. So she's like, oh, I have news for everybody. And then she just drops this 2 sibling things like on her parents. And her parents are freaking out because they assume it's something like she's pregnant. Like, who knows when it comes to Taylor, like what the news is going to be. So Liann said that she had kind of heard rumors that he had other children. But like once she cut him out of her life, like she, wasn't sure if she believed it or whatever. They're 22 and 24. So what's Taylor, like 31, 32? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So, so solid 10 years after she was born that these kids came along. Mm-hmm. Liann has her own confessional now. She's in a little red dress. Taylor says she thinks her trust issues always come back to her biological father, and she wants to start healing those wounds before she gets into another relationship. And meaning like going to The Bachelor. So we find, like, we know that her dad that raised her has like been in her life her whole life. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know what it would be like, because like we had parents who were our biological parents and raised us from birth, whatever. Yeah. But like, if you have a man or a woman or whatever that step in and like raise you, like, where did this concept come from her that she felt like she was rejected? Because she was also like very much accepted. Like, was that narrative put into her head? Like, how, if you had someone from like the beginning that was like your other parent, they're still there to this day when you're in your 30s, why does she feel so rejected from this person that she never met? Like, I don't get it. And I'm not trying to say like it's wrong. Yeah. I'm just like, I guess I'm just asking, and if anyone wants to like explain, because it just I just
feel like she just needs some kind of closure. Like, I think she just has so many answers. And I also feel like Taylor thinks that she is so different from all of her other siblings. And she wants to, like, maybe understand, oh, is she getting this from her dad? From her biological dad? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of questions that she has probably wanted to know for a very long time. And Liann buried all of that real deep. And does not want to talk about it at all. Yeah. It seems like Liann is very much like, we're not going there. Nope. That's a different life. Like, it's not happening. Yeah. So opening sequence, and then we head over to LA. We see Zach with his kids. He says Jen has been dancing more than a few hours a day, which is what I guess they expected.
Jen says she dances 6 to 7 hours a day and feels like mom guilt because of not being there. And I'm like, later they do say she had a couple 14-hour days, which fine, whatever. But like 6 to 7 hours is a normal work day. It's less than a normal work day that us average people work. I am sorry that somehow you all were so privileged that you literally just made livings online and always got to stay home with your children all day, every day. But like, all the rest of us are out here, like, having to drop our kids at daycare, having to find other people to pick our kids up, like, having to figure out, like, how this is going to work.
After giving birth, sending your kid to daycare because you have to.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if Zach was a surgeon, you know how many hours he would be working? And that would be okay. That would be...
Yeah, he wouldn't feel dad guilt. No.
Because he's the provider.
Yeah. It's just crazy to me how they're like talking about this like it's the most insane thing in the world. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't get it. Zach says I don't know if he says this. He like allowed Jen to follow her dreams for a whole year. I'm like, ooh, what a great guy. Yeah. Like he's almost saying like, okay, like I've done this for a year. Like, you know, because if we remember back to a year ago, Jen left him. And she essentially was like, you're going to let me do what I want to do or I'm done. Like, I'm leaving. I'm the one who has all the money. So good luck. So I think he's far enough away from that, like, the real Zach is trickling back in because he did not look good this episode. I'll tell you that.
And
I'm like,
isn't her mom there?
I don't know because they never show her, but
no.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive they have talked about her mom living with them or like helping care for the kids.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, but I doubt that Zach has those kids every single day, 24 hours a day.
I know. Go find something to fucking do.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, these dads are experiencing being a primary parent for like a few months. Oh, and it's so hard and they have no identity. Poor guys. I was like, come on. Like, I don't know. I have no patience for dad talk stuff or the dads period. I just don't care. Like, it's just, I don't care. So then we go, I also didn't care about this storyline, honestly. Mayci is holding some kind of pickleball thing because she used to be a pro tennis player, or she wanted to go pro, but she got pregnant at 19. They're going to do like a mom talk, dad talk pickleball thing in Macy's backyard. It was just, they really could have cut it. I mean, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares. Taylor can't play because she has new boobs. And then she's like sitting on the sidelines and she's supposed to be like cheering people on, but she says through the loudspeaker, I have 2 new siblings. And they're like, what? And so she tells them about, you know, how she found out that her dad had more kids. And they are figuring out without Taylor, they need another girl to make up the like 3 2-person teams for pickleball. And Miranda says she has a good friend who's really good at pickleball, and her name's Sheena. And it's Miranda's best friend. Then we cut over to Jesse and Jordan at a restaurant having a very awkward 5-year anniversary dinner.
So awkward.
So bad.
Yeah.
Jesse says she's feeling conflicted. Apparently, I didn't know this, she left her first husband right after they hit 5 years. So, like, for her, this is, like, a real, like, oh, my God, am I going to do this again kind of thing. Because you can tell in Jesse's face, like, she already made the decision.
Oh,
like
100%. Yep.
Yeah. When he's talking to her and talking about
like,
the future, like,
out in left field.
Yeah.
Like, not even
you
paying
can
attention.
read it. I was like, wow, he really has no, like, clue. Like, he is so involved in himself. Like, he would know if he just looked across the table. Because, like, she's done. Yeah. So, she is saying, like, how the 5-year thing is kind of triggering, and she's crying. And he has a really weird vibe and is just, like, pretty emotionless about it. Like, I feel like if my husband was sitting across the table and was crying about, like, his previous relationship and all, like, I would be, like, very engaged, like, feeling for him, like, I don't know, like, putting, like, matching my fate, like, I don't know. And he's just, like, wanted to change the subject. And he's like, I'm happy, like, that we're working on it. And he's, you know, saying, like, yeah, we're going to keep working hard. And she seems fully checked out then because he just changed the whole conversation and, like, changed kind of, like, what she was talking about. And you can almost feel like when he's saying, like, we're going to keep working, like, we're going to fix this. Like, she's just kind of, like, on her face is like, like, I'm done. Like, no, we're actually not. And then this man brings up renewing their vows. And I was like, are you insane? He says that's his ultimate goal that he wants to work towards. And she's like, that would be a Band-Aid, not authentic at all. Like, I think she's essentially saying, like, are you trying to do this for the show? Like, everyone thinks that a I can't talk, vow renewal is, like, some kind of good storyline for reality TV. Every time there's problems. And it always ends in divorce. Like, every time. Yeah. It's just so weird. He's just such an asshole.
Vow renewal is weird.
I do, too. It, like, never even crossed my mind.
No.
Like, I don't know. People who have vow renewals are the same people who write long, like, descriptions on their Instagrams for every anniversary. You know what I mean? Like, they want to have, like, they need to prove to the world that their relationship is better than it is. Mm-hmm. But, like, they're also the same people that constantly fight and bicker and make everybody uncomfortable around them. Like, that's all, like, the same, like, Venn diagram people. And then he gets defensive because she's like, whoa, like, that's not where we are kind of thing. And he's like, I'm not saying, like, right now. Like, he immediately gets defensive about it. And I'm like, I hate him. Switch to a new scene. We're at, like, a soda shop, or at least somewhere where they only get sodas. Jace, Dakota, and Jacob. And then out of nowhere, I see Jordan is at the table, too. But, like, he wasn't in, like, the original shot. And they're talking about pickleball. And then Jace says that Michaela and him are chugging along, and some days he feels like they're, like, getting a handle on things, and then other times they just feel stuck and he doesn't know how to navigate it. And then Dakota's like, how long? And I'm like, what a fucking weird question. Like, he was asking, without saying all the words, how long has it been since you had sex? Or, like, how long goes in between? And I was like, none of your fucking business is what I would have said. So Jace describes, like, how Michaela, he's like, it's not like she says no, which I liked kind of the way Jace answered, because he could have been like, 3 months. Like, he could have said something, you know, but he didn't. He's like, it's not like she says no to me, but it's really clear that it's not for her. And, like, she's not going to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's like, I don't want that. Like, I'm not willing to be okay with that. And then fucking Lord Farquaad over there on the couch here is like, in Mormon culture, it's commonplace for men to be in charge and providers, but dad talk is breaking that stigma. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you just regurgitating shit that Mom Talk has said in previous seasons? Because what you said it doesn't even make sense. What stigma are you breaking? All of these women just got jobs and are better at fucking life than you. And so all of you quit because there was no reason for you to continue working because they were making so much money. That's not the same as you breaking a stigma.
Right.
What are you talking about?
We're going to take a stand and we're going to let our women do what they want to do, and we're going to be the stay-at-home dads. Yeah.
And the funny shit is, if you actually talk to the women, like, almost all of them, Jessie for sure, who else? Whitney has said it. Like, none of them actually expected their husbands to, like, fully quit working. Like, they were talking about them just, like, finding something that's less travel or, like, like finding something different. But yeah, I just
Connor
was like,
just stopped working.
Yes, he did,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize until
I
he was
didn't know
talking
that
about
either,
that he was
that
still
he was
doing
still-
IT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jace says, like, he's trying to explain that I think it's kind of like if they continue down the same exact road, nothing's changing, she's not getting help, like, she just keeps stalling, which I agree with him. Like, she's got to, like, move forward a little bit. You can't expect the world from your partner. Like, I get I'm always, like, against men, whatever, my personality. But, like, in this instance, like, I think he's being very patient from everything we've seen.
Agreed.
And, like, she needs to, like, do something, too, here. But, so he's just saying, if it came to the point of separation and then she still, like, that wasn't enough for her to realize she needs to get help, then, like, that might be, like, it might be something they need to try out,
Yeah.
And he thinks that might make her take it seriously. Or at least give her, like, that space to focus on herself and not worry about him kind of thing. Let's see. We go back to Jen and Zach. They're at a restaurant. Jen just looks exhausted. She says, even though she's tired, she knows that they need this time. And Zach immediately goes into whining and complaining. And I'm like, it's been fucking weeks. Dinner. It's been weeks, Zach. Like, get over it. I was like, and your wife is literally living her dream right now. Mm-hmm. Like, her dream. And even if she got to the very end and won it, it's a timed thing. It's ending. This isn't a never ending, I'm chasing this thing. This Dancing with the Stars thing is going to end on this specific date or sooner. Like, no matter what. Suck it up. Keep your fucking thoughts to yourself and watch your damn kids. Like, I was so mad at this. The guilt, the way he was making her feel, the comments he was saying to her were just so unreal to me.
Yeah.
So she's like, I supported you for the first 5 years of our marriage. Did you, like, just forget that? And she brings up possibly, like, moving to LA. She's like, what are your thoughts on that? And he says that thought scares him. Her kids miss her. I'm like, she's gone for a normal work day. Her kids are so young, they literally nap for 2 hours out of that work day.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's just a guilt thing. He is doing this to make her feel guilty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's such a dick.
He's like, I try to be nurturing, but you're a mom. I'm not a mom. I'm like, then try fucking harder, Zach. Like, men are capable of being nurturing. I don't know. I think this shit just pisses me off so much because, like, I've been in and am in these, like, Mormon wives' lives type of thing where, like, I work, like, I provide for a family, and, like, my husband, does the kids in the morning and drops them off and, like, took care of them. Like, I literally had to move to another state while my husband stayed so they could finish out a school year. And, like, it's not an easy thing to, like, change traditional roles and, like, that sort of thing. But, like, people are fully capable of it. Like, you can do this stuff. Yes. Then he brings up, so you didn't watch Dancing with the Stars, but they had Disney Week. And each of the teens went to Disneyland and, like, shot a little, like, skit of, like, something that was going to apply to the song that they were assigned. Yeah. So Jen and her partner did, like, a little dance in front of the fairy castle. Mm-hmm. Like, it was literally her job. It was a part of the show. And he's like, do you think I like watching you film with another man dancing in front of the Disney castle? And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
She was doing her job.
She dances with him every week on reality or on a TV show, but he was not okay with her being in public dancing with another man.
It was like they were dancing next to each other. Like, we saw it. Like, it was so weird.
So weird.
I think he wanted to be the guy she was dancing with in front of the castle. I don't know.
I have no idea.
But I was like, you are something. But Jen is not taking his shit, which I liked. She does push back. She's like, this whole experience would be so much easier if she didn't have other responsibilities to come home to. She's like, you know, like, I have a kid and a husband. And, like, when I come home, like, I don't just get to relax. Like, I have a whole other life. And he immediately is like, oh, what are you saying? You want a divorce? And I'm like, shut up. Like, she was just saying, like, other people have it so much easier than, like, me and Whitney, who are, like, married with really young children. Yeah. That was it. She was just like
a baby, like 6 weeks ago.
She's also breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine? No. Like, I couldn't even breastfeed when I literally had nothing else to do. Like, it's hard.
It is very hard.
It's, like, so hard. He says he's given up everything. He quit med school. And I'm like, you quit med school on your own. She didn't ask you to do that. She literally bought a house in Arizona so you could go to your med school. Yeah. And then you fucked it up. I'm like, that wasn't for Jen. He was probably having a hard time at med school, and it was an easy thing to be like, okay,
an easy
I'll
way
quit.
out. Yeah, to be like, you know what? I'm doing this for my wife. When you probably couldn't pass something or
do something. And then she's like, yeah, and now it's my turn. We're taking turns. Like, she, you know, says it right back to him. So then we're back in Utah at Taylor's house. She's just getting home. She has a coffee, so I don't know if she just, like, ran for a coffee while her mom was watching Ever, or if she had some other, like, job going on, but she just gets back. She's asked her mom, like, hey, you want to go to Colorado? Because she wants to try to meet her dad's family before she leaves for the Bachelorette. And I'm like, wow, you're really doing a lot. Like,
in a short amount of time. Yeah. Like, I feel like the past, 4 episodes, they're like, Taylor's going to the Bachelorette next week. And I'm like, wait, how is all of this adding up before she leaves to go?
Yeah, and her mom's like, isn't this kind of like bad timing? And Liann said, like, she will. Oh, Liann did talk to the family. So I guess after Taylor had asked her or told them about it, Liann had reached out to the family to see, like, if anyone would be willing to talk to Taylor. And they are not. Or at least they're not on camera.
Yeah.
We find out. So Taylor says, like, she doesn't want to be disrupted to that family. Like, that's not the point of all this. But, like, she wants to get answers to questions. And Liann gets emotional and says she wants Taylor to get the answers she needs and deserves. Like, Taylor deserves so much. I know Liann is a lot. And I know Liann has done some shit. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure if you followed me around with a camera all the time, you would not like some of the stupid shit I do and say either.
I'm feeling for Liann.
I literally got tears in my eyes during your episode.
I cried.
Like,
I know. Tell you, I fucking cried.
Yeah. Like,
Liann,
I am like,
I'm telling you, even my last episode, I see so much of Taylor and Liann's relationship with me and my daughter. It's insane.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I don't know their full story, but that is us so much. Yeah. And it's like, I love my daughter so much, and I would literally do anything for my kids. Mm-hmm. But I can understand. I couldn't imagine. I would look like a Liann on national TV. I know I would. People would probably hate me because I am so open and honest with my kids, and maybe I do say too much. You know, like the other day, Jersey's like, I want to talk to you. I want to tell you, but I just want you to listen. You cannot get mad. You cannot comment. And I would much rather her tell me that up front. And I didn't. I did not say a word. Actually, my heart broke for her after, you know, like she's telling me this stuff and we had this conversation. And I just listened. So I would almost, you know what I mean? Us as moms, like, we need to hear that. Like, shut your mouth. Just listen and be here for me.
Yeah.
Because if you don't say that, then that's when I'm like, oh my God, what? Like, and then I say something or I make a face that then, like, makes her upset. And I'm trying to work on that.
Yeah. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when my kids are teenagers. Because, like, I almost already get into it with my 8-year-old. And she has literally said to me already, you're not listening to me. You're not letting me talk. And because I just want to be like, this is the answer. We need to move on. Like, I have no patience. And that is, like, one of my worst traits. Like, I am like, I know the end point. I know the answer. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Move. Like, I have a real problem with needing to, like, I don't know, explain it. Like, move on to the next thing constantly. Yeah. And it drives my kids nuts because, like, they aren't me. And if, like, I already know what my daughter's going to say, like, I'll just be like, I'll cut her off sometimes and just, like, get to the thing. And she's like, you won't let me talk. Like, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when they're teenagers. Yeah. Like,
I think it's going to be, I mean, it's definitely different. Like, because I have a completely different relationship, you know, obviously with Harlow. I feel like it's because Jersey and I are so not close in age because we're not, but because I had her younger and I'm a younger parent to her, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm older to Harlow. She looks at me as older, and I don't feel like Jersey looks at me as like an older mom. And I feel like that's why we butt heads so much, because sometimes it's more, and I hate to say a friend relationship, but I mean, sometimes I do treat her like a friend. You know what I mean? The conversations that we have, most moms would not have with their children. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not going to have that same thing with Harlow. Because already I'm like, well, you can tell me. You can tell me anything. And she just kind of looks at me and I'm like, she's not going to tell me. She's not going to be that kid who tells me the things.
And she's just a different human, though. You know what I mean?
She's very different.
Like, like, she's literally, like, looked, like, at people like that since she was, like, a year old. Like, she's like, who the hell are you? So, like, I mean, you're just raising two very different people, too. So then, Liann, we find out that Liann was 17 when she had Taylor, and she says that she often wonders if she would have had a better life if she would have put her up for adoption. And I'm like, what a fucking crazy thing to say to your daughter. Like,
that was
sure, you had that thought, but I would never have said that out loud to anyone, let alone to my daughter's face or on national TV. Like, girl.
I know. Like, that was, I was, like, shocked by that. I was like, Liann probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. And I think it comes from a place of, like, wanting a better life for her or feeling like she was not, especially in those early years, probably able to give her everything she needed emotionally, physically, financially. I don't know. But I don't know if you should. Especially when you have a kid who feels like she's, like, not wanted or, like, was abandoned. Like, that was probably not the things to say. So then we go to a new scene, back to LA. Connor is at a place called Candyland. It's like one of those, you know, kids' places. Zach shows up. He says Connor is handling things super well. Freaking Connor is an amazing dad. He's playing with the kids. He's going down the slides. He's doing pretend. He's like, build this for me. And I'm like, Connor's a better mom than I am. Like,
is phenomenal.
Again, my patience. I'm like, fucking go play. Like, go find
totally
something to do.
Sitting there with my iced coffee, talking to my girlfriend, and I would have been like, go down that slide. Come on, go. We're having a conversation over here. We're like,
independent play.
Go. So freaking amazing. Yes. He is wonderful.
So we find out here that Connor had quit his job, and he says that, you know, he can't be a stay-at-home dad forever. Like, he's definitely going to need his own thing. And I'm like, why do men think, like, because they're almost talking about, like, their wives not having respect for them. And I'm like, I don't get that at all, because I have all the respect in the world because I love having a house husband. Like, the fact that, like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, my husband kind of gave up. Like, the job that he was in, like, the amount of time that he's in that job matters for, like, his retirement, or, like, money that is, like, not going into, like, a retirement, or, like, losing seniority, like, different things that, like, women sometimes give up because they, like, quit to stay home with their kids until they get to school, blah, blah, blah. Like, my husband did that stuff, and I respect that, because, like, he's still now in his 40s, has to make that time up eventually if, like, he wants the same benefits kind of thing. Yeah. So by moving with me and allowing me, not allowing, because that sounds terrible, but you know what I mean? Like, being willing to, like, go with me, like, as I've gotten promotions or taken other opportunities, like, that changed his trajectory for, like, his career and stuff. So, like, women, I don't think, would ever, like, lose respect, like, especially if you're a contributing member. Would I lose respect for a Zach who's always making me feel bad about my decisions,
right? Yeah,
and not actually being a full contributing member, or a Jordan? 100%. Yeah. Like, that's so different. But, like, if you're fully in it, like, I respect the hell out of that, you know?
Yeah.
Connor found his thing. He likes magic. And I'm like, of course he did. Like,
I totally can see him loving magic. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me too. There is a certain kind of man who likes to do magic, and Connor fits the bill. He is a magic man. He says, as long as you find something that's fulfilling and gives you a purpose, you don't lose yourself. And, you know, he's found his thing.
Yeah.
So we're back in Utah. We're at the pickleball. I thought we were just going to forget about the pickleball. I wouldn't have even thought twice about it if we never went back to the pickleball.
They had to put something in there. Yeah, they had to fill the space with something.
Yeah. Well, I guess I bet 100% the only reason it's in here is because it's the first time we meet Sheena.
Or,
yeah.
Is that her name? Sheena?
Otherwise,
Cheyenne?
Sheena. Nope, Sheena. That's the way they say it. It is spelled like Shinia, which is not like a normal, but that's not how they say it. They say Sheena.
Okay.
Yeah, like over and over again they say Sheena. But if I would read it, I would say Sheen. I don't know what I would say. Shinia, or I wouldn't say it like Sheena. But I've listened because I was like, that's how she spells it, and they say Sheena over and over again. So first match, Miranda and Sheena are on a team. They're versus Jordan and Jacob. They lose. Dad Talk wins. Then we have Mayci and Michaela versus Mason. I put Mason and Chase. And Mom Talk wins that one. Then we have Jesse and Layla versus Jason Dakota. Layla's limbs are literally too long for her body. Like, she is flailing around out there. Like, you know those things they put up? I almost knocked my lamp over. At, like, Carl Dot. Yeah, like, that's what she looks like. Yeah. Yep. She has no control over her limbs whatsoever. And then Jesse has...
Jesse.
No sporting ability. I don't know. Like, you could have put one of them with Mayci, because Mayci did everything anyway. Yeah. And so, of course, Dad Talk wins that one. And then Sheena, we find out, just went through a breakup, but we're supposed to feel bad for her. But then they say her ex got back with his wife. He blocked her on everything, and because he found God. And I'm like, so he was cheating with you. You were the other woman. That's not your boyfriend getting back with an ex. He was married, girl. You make bad decisions, hun. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, she was like, he found God. I was like... Oh, I don't think I would have said that out loud. I just would have been like, yeah, it didn't work out.
No. So there's a bunch of babies running around. Taylor's holding, I think, Michaela's baby. And then Dakota has her. And I was like, ew, don't touch my baby. Like, I would not want Dakota holding my baby. But yeah, there's babies everywhere. There's infants, there's toddlers running around. I could not do this Mormon life where there's children constantly everywhere. Like, so
and
many
they don't
children.
Skip a beat. Like, I don't know if there's
they take them everywhere.
There has to be nannies off to the side, because I will say I did watch, I think it was one of the episodes actually, and they were all like meeting at Jesse's, and off to the side there was like a woman that was like holding one of the babies.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it was. And then like in my episode, I'm pretty sure when they meet at Jesse's, Miranda was like, go upstairs, there's toys up there. You know they're not sending the kids up there by themselves.
Right.
So somebody's watching them. But yeah, I get very overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like when I'm at, I don't know, a friend's house and we have a bunch of children running everywhere, I just am like, oh my God. Like,
I have to like
happening.
I'm constantly like tracking my kids. Like, so I can't imagine like being in a situation like where we're supposed to be filming and
multiple under the age. I mean, clearly my kids
of
are
like 4. They're like 4 and under. Yeah.
Not for me.
And so many.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. Back to LA. Like, I don't even want to hear this relationship stuff. Like, I was getting annoyed. And so I'm like, I don't know. Zach is just annoying me. Zach is like, he makes a comment and, oh crap, what did he say? Because all I wrote down was my comment to it. And I was saying like, Zach is so close to realizing that like the patriarchy is literally built on the fact that men were able to thrive and have all these careers because women were behind them, literally taking care of everything else in their life. Like all men did was go to the workplace, right? And like he's making a comment kind of to that, but like he's fully missing it because he's like on the other side of it, you know, like he's not getting it. He'll never get there. Like, but he's telling her how, like, Connor helped him to understand, like, he needs to find his own thing. And I'm like, Zach is just, like, such a downer. He says there's just more they need to work on, more therapy, more work, blah, blah, blah. Jen feels guilty about pursuing her own dreams because she doesn't know if Zach can be happy, like, supporting her. Taylor and Liann are then driving to Colorado, and we find out, like, her biological father's family is not down to be on camera or have a conversation with her at all, which I'm sure they've seen the news. Like, they've seen all the things. Like, they probably are like,
imagine, though, saying no completely. Me personally, if I was a sibling, I would be like, I absolutely would love to meet up with you, but I'm not doing it on camera. Like, I'm not into that.
Right. I can see that part. Yeah.
But for them to not want to see her at all, I don't understand that. But
I mean, if we found out that Dad had other secret kids out there, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I want to meet you. I need to find out what's happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I would be all about that.
Absolutely. Same.
But her dad's best friend is willing. So they're going to meet with him. Apparently Liann had like dated the best friend for a couple of weeks after her dad. So I was like, so Taylor was already born, or?
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get that. Was it before
I didn't either.
Or after? It was after her dad?
I thought it said, I wrote down after. Yeah. So I don't know. They talk a little bit about Jesse and Jordan, because I think it was like her mom was like, how are they doing? And Liann says, I like Jordan. And Taylor's like, ew, why? And she's like, and then of course, like Taylor has to bring it to Dakota. And she's like, he's just like Dakota. Like they're a bunch of gossips. They twist things. And like, she's kind of going off about that, which she wasn't. She was just, I believe, commenting on like Jordan more than anything. But it was like Liann saw, I think, where it was headed, and she's like, I don't want to talk about Dakota. That triggers Taylor. Like, immediately, she feels defensive. She starts yelling. Liann starts yelling. And then they're at the point where they're just unwilling to hear each other. Like, they're done. It's over. And then that's the end of the episode. It was a good one. I think your episode's even better, so I'm excited to get into that one.
Yeah. Sorry, my dog's
barking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just going to do all the outro stuff. So thanks for listening. You can find us at Shaded Reality Pod on everything. We're on all of the podcast apps. We have an email, shadedrealitypod@gmail.com, if you want to get a hold of us for any reason. Like, subscribe, rate our podcast, leave a review. That would be amazing. We'd love 5 stars. Download us. It's really important to get those numbers. We're on Facebook. We have a group. We have a page. I have started actually, putting our new episodes onto that page because I wasn't using it because no one seemed to really use Facebook. But we've started to gain some views and stuff there. So I am putting them there. I always put our new episodes up on Instagram. And then I always select a few little clips from the newest episode that will be coming out and put that on TikTok. So we're active on all of those social media platforms. Feel free to reach out. I answer all messages. We're just a tiny little podcast, so I don't get many things. So if you want to reach out with anything, I will answer you. Have a happy Tuesday, and we'll be back for Thursday. We only have one more week after this for episodes 9 and 10, and then we'll be done. And I still have not heard a word about a reunion even being scheduled.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know what's going on. They might be waiting for the Taylor stuff to die down, I suppose, because there hasn't been any news about that. Like, that kind of trickled away pretty quickly, honestly. Thanks for listening. Hope everyone has a great week. Hope everyone had an amazing Easter, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.